Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players all collectively put together are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. And for Golden State, the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Passes it to Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson inside the line, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen, and he exploits that with a dish.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff. An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
It's been a quick start for Orlando. 4-point game. Curry against Anthony. And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Wiggins. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, it's averaging about 19 points a game. The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Carter. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Thompson looking for an opening. On the wing, Green. Wiggins from outside drains the 3-pointer.
Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Anthony, the pass to Ross. Now, here's Suggs. Offensive rebound. The tray. And it's Terrence Ross with the 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Let's go. Carter pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Banchero. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Out to Carter. Lets it go from deep. Here's Suggs, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Green. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Right side Green, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
The first one falls. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
And so he makes both from the line.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Pass to Carter. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins, deadly enough from that spot.
Anthony, the pass to Ross. Anthony finds Carter. Curry against Anthony. And the pass to Banchero. Over Green. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Banchero's got 5 points so far. Thompson outside. Passes to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry against Anthony. Back to Wiggins. Takes the three. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Eisman no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. Anthony's got his third basket of the night right there.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Magic basketball.
A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. You look at the Magic. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
Right now, for the Magic, they're already looking to the offseason, and that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And he makes the first.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Bamba's checked in. So Anthony nails both of them. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out your Warriors 16.
Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. Paolo Banchero on top.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. Over Ross. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 8. Magic leading by 10. The pass to Ross. And here is Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Curry's shot is good.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Anthony taking his time here. Passes it to Suggs. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Curry, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. He's got 5.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
Anthony dishes to Bamba. Anthony, the pass to Ross. And that time, also a missed shot. Warriors trail by 5. Wiggins from outside. And Bamba pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Suggs. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Now, here's Thompson. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
First free throw is good. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There have been a lot of questions with over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals. So we're going to see a more confident Klay this year.
Magic leading by 3. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Isaac down low. He's against Green. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Thompson outside. Pass to Poole. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Poole's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Anthony.
And now a chance to check out Klay Thompson. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 22 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now, here's Isaac. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. And the Magic lead by 2.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
From deep, Iguodala. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Left side, Harris. Isaac passes to Wagner. He kicks it to Fultz. From outside the arc. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And love the mindset of Fultz. If he has daylight to shoot from the perimeter, he shoots with confidence.
Thompson finds Poole. Green against Bamba. Green, no luck.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Harris, bounce pass. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Isaac. Harris inside. He's covered by Thompson. Bamba's shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. And here is Poole. He had 16 points in the win against Detroit. And Thompson kicks to Poole. Inside, pass to Kuminga. Fultz looking around. Now the pass to Harris. Good D by Thompson. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Passes it to Iguodala. Over Bamba. Iguodala, no good. Now Fultz. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. Fultz has got a couple of threes now in the first for Orlando.
And Fultz, such a good shooter. The D can only do so much. I mean, I like the D, the O, just better.
Cole Anthony has been on display for Orlando. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
On the court for Orlando, the guard set is Fultz and Suggs. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Fultz. Isaac outside. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple of years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And, winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
He's off on the second.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 40-point game against Detroit.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here is Ross after James Wiseman's bucket. Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Poole.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Now here's Wiseman, defended by Carter. Wiseman the pass to Poole. Beyond the arc. Back to Wiseman. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wiggins has got 11 points.
Wiggins playing with the ruler as he measured that one up.
Fultz the pass to Ross. Here's Suggs. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Shoots over Poole. And it's Suggs missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Ross. At the top of the key, Suggs. Here's Anthony. Buries the 7-footer. 12 points for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Wiseman. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Poole kicks to Wiggins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. There's the pass to Ross. Anthony in the corner. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Curry. From deep. And the Warriors miss again. Orlando leading. Anthony down low. Curry meets him. From 12 feet out. Anthony can't hit. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Sinks the triple.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Pass to Suggs. Deep 2 from Ross. And the jumper is good. Ross has got 5. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Get ready to move and welcome out your Warriors dunk team. And one more time, let's hear it for your Warriors dunk team.
Anthony against Curry. Anthony with it. He's got 12. Ross, that's good.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Poole finds Green. Golden State moving the ball around. From the arc. And there's Poole on the assist by Curry. Poole's got 8 points.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Here's Anthony. And Orlando again with the bucket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. The shot's good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter. It's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Ross for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Pass to Suggs. Here is Ross. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Wiggins surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. Orlando trailing here. Passes to Ross. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Pass to Ross from past the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Curry against Anthony. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Cole Anthony.
Yeah, and you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous, and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
And the first one drops.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green, then for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And Harris subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And both free throws good for Curry. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Dub Nation, let me hear you. For your Warriors, dance team.
And Orlando has possession. Pass to Bamba. Just 4 to shoot. Deep 2 from Anthony. 3T that time from Curry.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Ross. High post try. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. Kuminga dishes to Curry. Wiggins outside. Kicks it to Green. Takes a three. And another three for Golden State.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. Warriors leading by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop them now. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Can't nail the jumper. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Ross. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Poole kicks to Wiggins.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots. And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out your Warriors 16.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for JaMychal Green, and it's Klay Thompson in for Jordan Poole. The Magic also changing it up. Isaac's checked in for Ross, and it's Fultz in for Gary Harris. Now here's Iguodala. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He gets that one. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Isaac. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Over Wiggins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
That one is off.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Passes it to Kuminga. Back to Wiggins. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Magic trail by 4. Fultz with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Anthony down low. He's up against Thompson. And that one's good. Wagner.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Wiggins finds Iguodala. Anthony against Thompson. Clock at 6. And stolen by Wagner.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
First personal foul.
For Orlando, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
That's good from Anthony. That one drops. He ties it up. Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Curry's got 17.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
59.
Cole Anthony has been on display for the Magic. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Terrence Ross. Terrence, how were you able to get going in the first half?
Playing aggressive, just trying to play with some energy, get easy buckets, get stops, lead transition, so just little things.
It all tied together for a great first half, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Brent, unfortunately, the young career of James Wiseman has been plagued by injury.
Yeah, it's been really tough, Kevin, with that meniscus injury, 39 games into his career. He had his surgery, and then he was trying to come back, and multiple setbacks in his pathway to try to get back on the floor and become an impact player as the first overall pick a couple years ago. We kept him out the entirety of last season. Hopefully, this is the year where we see him fully healthy. James Wiseman just so tantalizing. You see that 7-foot frame, those long arms, a rare combo guy out there. It's going to be great to watch him grow.
And both free throws good for Wiseman. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Suggs. Curry against Anthony. Carter down low. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Had the space there, but it's offline. Green, the pass to Curry. Thompson outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Cole Anthony.
Well, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
Shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Curry. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Suggs. Now here's Ross. Carter right side. Back to Ross. Over Wiggins. No good from Ross. Thompson against Anthony. Thompson passes to Curry. And here's Wiseman. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Wiggins showing a bit of strength, even with that frame of his, able to take the punishment and still get the score.
We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence. Wiggins has showed himself over the past couple seasons as being a great two-way player. He can still do damage on the offensive end. Don't get that twisted.
Now here is Carter. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Suggs with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. And Wiseman sends it back.
Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The pass to Wiggins. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Ross passes to Banchero. Can they get it? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Curry with it. Picked up by Suggs. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range, and it's Thompson with the jam.
This is a good sign. Just Clay being aggressive and wanting to be physical on the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Loudest section gets free t-shirts. Get up and make some noise once again for your Warriors dance team.
Anthony finds Ross. Back to Anthony. Passes it to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the floater. No good on that one. And Orlando the other way now. And here's Banchero. 7 points in the game. Thompson against Anthony. Pass to Carter. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 21. With the teardrop. He kicks to Suggs. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Suggs has got 6.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Curry dishes to Wiseman. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Curry. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Curry's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Magic moving the ball around. Anthony against Curry. Takes it from 10. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 23 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Curry passes to Wiseman. Over Carter. Green breaking loose. And Wiseman gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. The pass to Ross. Carter with it. He's covered by Wiseman. Now Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 11.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here's Green. 6 points for him. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The fader. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Ross. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Here we go. Make some noise, fans, for your Warriors 16. Get loud and make some noise for your Warriors 16.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Wiseman. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Anthony.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
And he knocks down the first one.
And I think just everyone around basketball wanting to get Klay Thompson back to 100% health. I mean, this guy is a force and a lights out scorer from all areas on the floor.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Fultz. He's got 8. Pass to Bamba. Kicks it to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Fultz against Poole. He dishes it to Kuminga. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And so here's Orlando. The Magic have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Suggs with the ball. 14 points for him. Back to Fultz for the lead. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Poole, the pass to Green. Kuminga down low. No points in the game yet for him. Thompson. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Fultz. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Poole kicks to Iguodala. Thompson for 3. Rebound by the Magic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Now, here's Suggs. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Thompson.
Suggs is fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there, an opportunity for the end one.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Give it up one more time for your Warriors. 16.
Kuminga the pass to Poole. Now here's Iguodala. Shot to stop the run. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 3. Isaac kicks to Fultz. And there's the pass to Suggs. Here's Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover, and he's adept at getting these calls inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Bamba.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Banchero's checked in for Wagner. And Bamba drops them both. And so here is Golden State. Thompson outside. Passes it to Iguodala. Green against Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kuminga. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Fultz the pass to Suggs. Now here's Banchero. Guarded closer. Misses the baby hook. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Orlando's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking those shots.
Here are the Magic now. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Suggs. Isaac outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Andre Iguodala. That free throw good from Fultz.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Now here's Wiggins. 18 points for him. There's the pass to Kuminga. He kicks to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That's good from Green. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Now the dish to Suggs. Back to Fultz. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Bamba kicks to Suggs. Over Thompson. And too long on the shot.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top as they end the third quarter on a 12-3 run. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
87.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. It's good stuff.
Urging his team quite clearly to keep pushing the break.
And Kevin, Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Cole Anthony, Banchero out there with Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Carter in at the center position. Bamba's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Curry with the three. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Wiggins outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Wiseman. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Wiseman's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bamba finds Ross. Here is Carter. He's covered by Wiseman. With the shot, count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Carter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Thompson against Ross, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Magic trail by 4. Anthony kicks to Banchero. Passes it to Ross for 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 24 points.
What a move by Curry. Has the ability to adjust in those tight spaces, just finding a little bit of air, breathing it in, and a nice finish.
Now here is Carter. Misses from short range.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Ross. And here's Banchero. Banked in off the glass.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now here's Wiggins. Thompson for the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists here tonight. Anthony with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Unloads from 13. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Into the lane. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Anthony kicks to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Ross passes to Bamba. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And crucial that Bamba keeps evolving his perimeter game. Big men like him have to be able to shoot it.
Now here's Curry. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Ross against Thompson. Ross kicks to Bamba. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Golden State moving the ball around. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. Doesn't go that time. Great tee that time from Curry. Here's Wiggins, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Free throw good. Wiggins. The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Magic trail by 12. Outside Anthony. Kicks to Suggs. Pass to Ross. Bamba with it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Warriors basketball.
Warriors leading by 12. Thompson outside. The pass to Wiggins. Now Wiseman. Outside Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's a go-to shot for Stephen Curry, ready to shoot as soon as that ball touched his fingertips.
Now here's Bamba. He's covered by Wiseman. Deep 2 from Ross. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Ross has got 20.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Thompson. Here's Green. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes to Ross. The 3. Wiseman with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here is Suggs. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. For 3, Ross. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiseman's got out on the night.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Now here's Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Anthony, the pass to Bamba. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And here is Anthony following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. And here is Suggs. Ross finds Anthony. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 22. Curry passes to Thompson. Ross against Wiggins. Fires the 3, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Different look here for the Warriors. Carey's checked in. Hill comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. Now Hampton. Tipped away. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Teardrop shot. Wiggins inside the line. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Houston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
He misses the free throw. So we can't get either to fall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Carey. Here's Moody. And stolen by Wagner. To the paint. Here's Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Harris is used to the contact. Exceptional at scoring despite getting hit on that shot.
Wiggins outside. Back to DiVincenzo.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. The 3. It doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the 3-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Free throw drops for Hampton. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Stephen Curry.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's Wagner after the Warriors pick up 3. Fades back. Gill with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Gill. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Orlando grabs the miss. Hampton with the ball. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And the Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.